and then he's also assisted by Müller and Thiago. But up front, in my opinion, Douglas Costa, Lewandowski and Robben, the best three front players in the world on this planet, knowing that Barcelona is playing on a different planet.
Mr. Lam there, as we're about 23.5 minutes away from kickoff in Turin. Again, that game live on FS2. Let's go back to Mr. Mandzukic and Juventus' side. Chasing their fifth straight Serie A crown certainly seemed unlikely when they dropped their first two matches for the first time ever. But then things turned. Juan Cuadrado's late winner back on Halloween, October 31st against Torino, proved a big turning point. The old lady embarking on a remarkable run. 15 straight wins, culminated in that 1-0 triumph earlier this month against Napoli, a result which has them once again on top of the pack in Italy. You are our resident Italian expert, Mr. Lawless. Last season's European runners-up. How were they able to kind of flip the switch on their season?
Number one, they got a great coach. I don't think Allegri gets enough credit for what he's done. We talk about their ability to play 3 and 4 in the back and their ability to adjust, but also over the summer, Tevez out. These types of players that have gone out and come back in. Pirlo out, Khedira in, Mandzukic in. You saw that initial start to the season. Everybody said, uh-oh, this is going to be a rebuilding type of process. Better and better and better. Right now, I think that they are the team to beat when it comes to Serie A, and they are going to give Bayern Munich some troubles. I'm not sure if they can get through here, but this is going to be fun. If they can get some goals, get this win here, and then go back and play a defensive type of style in the second leg, they could definitely squeak through.
But a smart thing that he's done, because the goalkeeper in the back four and Marchisio are the same that started in that Champions League final. So he has kept the spine and the defensive structure there.
Well, big changes in the back four for Bayern Munich, a lot of injuries, and now maybe a lack of height in the back four as well.
Well, that's true. I'm a bit worried about this back four, because not because they're bad football players, just because their height. None of these players is taller than 5'9", and I'm worried. Free kicks, corners coming in. Every time a ball gets into the box, I'm really worried about this Bayern team. Up front, just said it, front 5-6 players, some of the best in the world. But in the back, because Kimmich and Alaba, they're centre-halves by trade. They're really good football players, but they just have to keep the ball out their own box.
So concerns on the back line for Bayern Munich, no issues with the attacking talent up front, Brad.
No, it is special when you have the likes of Lewandowski and Douglas Costa and Thomas Müller and Frank Ribery and Arjen Robben. Just look at this. This is Costa. This is something Barcelona can do. I mean, Costa runs at 6 players here. And then Müller knows exactly where to move as well. It plays right on the edge. Good first touch and scores a goal. We have Coleman as well. And I hear Müller goes out wide. Just watch this little movement by Lewandowski. Just fakes like he's going one, and that's a hard sprint to that near post. Yes, the delivery's fantastic on the technical ability there and the wonderful header. But this is another team that can unlock strict, stringent defenses like the one they're going to face from Juventus today.
And this is a game, Thomas, that you'll help us analyze at halftime. So that's when we'll see you next. The Champions League, your focus today. But come early Friday, the eyes of the soccer world are going to be in Zurich. Grant Wall joins us next with the absolute latest on the FIFA presidential election.
Katie Nolan here with your NASCAR pit stop. Which lap is your favorite lap?
First lap.
The last one.
The last. The last one.
The last one.
The lap where I get the checkered flag.
Which is?
I'd go with the last one.
When we launched the new Wendy's 4 for $4 meal, people really thought it was a big deal. With a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4 nuggets, fries, and a Coke, who wouldn't like this? Maybe her. We kind of stole the thunder from her engagement photo.
That's rude.
Sorry.
The Wendy's 4 for $4 meal. It's bigger than we thought.
Prices are dropping at Rent-A-Center during the winter deal sale. Right now, save on an Amana washer and dryer pair, a 50-inch Vizio Smart TV, or an Acer 2-in-1 notebook. Your choice, just $19.99 a week. Only at Rent-A-Center. Yeah, you can do that.
I take pictures of sunrises. It's my job, and it's also my passion. But with my back pain, I couldn't sleep, so I couldn't get up in time. Then I found Aleve PM.
Aleve PM is the only one to combine a safe sleep aid plus the 12-hour pain-relieving strength of Aleve.
And now, I'm back.
Aleve PM, for a better AM.
Rafael dos Anjos pulled out of UFC 196. No, not because of Conor McGregor's epic trash talk.
I believe I will dust Rafael inside 1 minute.
The Brazilian star broke his foot in training. And as of now, there is no word if someone will replace dos Anjos on March 5th. So Cowboy Cerrone's manager has confirmed to Fox Sports that they have been contacted to see if he has any interest in fighting McGregor. But no word back as of Tuesday morning. But we have a feeling Nate Diaz will be getting in the octagon on March 5th. Just a hunch.
Getting unlimited data for your family is a struggle. Other carriers either don't offer it or it's too expensive. Not T-Mobile. Introducing the best data plan ever. Get 3 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $50 each and get a 4th line free. Yep, we'll give you a 4th line at no extra cost. So tell those other guys you're done worrying about data. Get 3 lines of unlimited data for $50 each and a 4th line on us. Hurry, only at T-Mobile.
Own the detour. Own the view. Own the scenic route. The Own the Adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Number 1, Villanova. Number 5, Xavier. How about that? A Big East throwdown. Tomorrow at 7 Eastern on FS1.
As of this moment, and things can always change with FIFA, they are set to elect a new president this Friday. Wall-to-wall coverage on Fox Sports. We begin with an FS1 special Thursday evening as we examine the 5 candidates. And then 3 a.m. Eastern on Friday, we have all the proceedings live from Zurich. One of those working for us in Zurich, senior Sports Illustrated writer, Fox Sports contributor Grant Wall. Grant, any indications as to where the U.S. is leaning with their 1 vote in this election?
Well, Rob, despite some rumors that the U.S. was potentially going to announce an endorsement before the election along with Canada, I'm told that U.S. Soccer does not plan on endorsing a candidate publicly before the Friday event. My reporting tells me that the U.S. is most likely to vote for Prince Ali of Jordan in the first round and potentially switch its vote to Gianni Infantino in the second round and beyond. The other co-favorite, Sheikh Salman of Bahrain, is someone the U.S. does not want to win this election. They think he would be bad for FIFA and any reform possibilities there. I'm also told by a FIFA source that Michel Platini and Sepp Blatter, their appeal of their 8-year ban from the FIFA Ethics Committee, very unlikely to be agreed to by the Ethics Committee.
Major League Soccer Commissioner Don Garber will be the one presenting the vote from the United States. Speaking of MLS, 21st season, just weeks away from firing up. Is Jermaine Jones going to have a team in MLS this season?
Well, Rob, Jermaine Jones is still a starter with the U.S. men's national team, but he is a man without a club ahead of the March 6th season debut of MLS. And I talked to a few people yesterday, including Jermaine Jones. He said he turned down a $600,000 guaranteed offer from New England. He still has his rights in MLS owned by New England, even though he's out of contract. Jones said he would come down in his financial demands if they could find a team in the West closer to his home in L.A. where he could play for MLS this season. A league source telling me that the two sides are very far apart on finances and that they need Jermaine Jones to come down in his demands, and then the league might try and find him a team in the West that was willing to pay what he wants and goose along New England to get a deal done. Keep in mind, he has a 6-game suspension for whenever he starts playing.
Grant, thanks for the insight. Safe flight to Zurich later today, my friend. We'll talk to you early Friday morning. So Bayern Munich's final Champions League campaign under Pep Guardiola, it resumes in Turin at Juventus on FS2. Arsenal trying to hand Barcelona their first loss since October. That one live on FS1, which is where we wrap up everything with our post-game show. Enjoy the games today.
The pregame show was brought to you by Heineken. And Nissan. UEFA Champions League sponsors. The pregame show was brought to you by Geico. This match is brought to you by Heineken and Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Beautiful night in London, where Arsenal have fallen to Barcelona twice in the Champions League knockout stage in recent years. But folks there at the Emirates hoping for a different outcome in this season's round of 16. In the presence of that man, mathch, a source of optimism given his past success versus the reigning European champs, while Alexis Sanchez hoping for a strong performance against his former club. The Gunners, though, forced to contend with the most devastating attack on the planet. How about that trio? Messi, Neymar, Suarez. They look to add to their combined 91 goals this season. We welcome you to the first of 2 straight days of Fox Sports coverage of the UEFA Champions League. Rob Stone, Warren Barton, Brad Friedel, Alexi Lawless with you today. Arsenal, they've been eliminated at this stage 5 seasons running. Their manager, Arsene Wenger, says Barca are, quote, super favorites. What gives you, though, the optimism that there exists this potential for an upset?
Well, I've been in the game long enough that things can happen. People get injured. People get sent off. Own goals. So that's why we play this game. That's why we watch the game for something to happen. Arsenal got to have belief in their game. They've got to be brave when they play. And you've got to try and make sure that Neymar, and particularly Messi, maybe just drifts in and out of the game. But everything has to be perfect, and sometimes that's not enough when you're playing against Messi.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, just because everyone around thinks that Arsenal will lose this game, the Arsenal players will think that they're going to win this game. They have to, or else they shouldn't be playing this game. And another source of optimism for Arsenal, over the course of the last 18 months, Arsene Wenger has changed his tactics. When he goes away from home, and sometimes at the Emirates against big teams, he does sit back a little bit and play a counter-attacking style of football, which suits them because they have a lot of pace going forward.
Warren, I agree that they have to be brave, but what they really have to be is smart. They have to be pragmatic in their approach. They have to recognize that they can give up possession and counter. That's what this Arsenal team is about in 2016, and certainly that's what this Arsenal team is about against a Barcelona, even at home right now. They don't. Arsenal faithful don't care how it gets done, just get it done.
Yeah, nor does Arsene Wenger. He said 0-0, that'll be just fine, thank you very much. Messi, limited to, remember, just 3 appearances in the group stage due to injury, but the Argentine certainly fit today, looking to add to his 80 career Champions League goals. Kickoff just minutes away.
Dad, you could just drop me off right here.
No, I'll take you up to the front of the school. It's where your friends are.
Seriously, it's really fine.
You don't want to be seen with your dad?
No, No.
Oh, there's Tracy.
What? Bye, Dad.
It breaks when you don't. The newly redesigned Volkswagen Passat. Right now, you can get a $1,000 President's Day bonus on new 2015 or 2016 Passat, Jetta, or Tiguan models.
These are just decorative, arguably, but these are not. To Wendy's, toppings are crucial to Dave's Double, so tomatoes are hand-sliced and lettuce hand-leafed daily. For that crisp freshness that's not just decorative, it's deliciously different.
Many sleep aids have pain medicine, but ZzzQuil is different. Because why would you take a pain medicine when all you want is good sleep? ZzzQuil, a non-habit-forming sleep aid that's not for pain, just for sleep.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium 1-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to a Hershey's cookie. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
When you win over 1,800 TripAdvisor Certificates of Excellence, U.S. News and World Report Loyalty Awards, and AAA Hotel Partner of the Year 7 times, you do a victory dance.
Stay 2 separate times and get a $25 gift card. Book now at bestwestern.com.
Number 1, Villanova. Number 5, Xavier. How about that? A Big East throwdown.
tomorrow at 7 Eastern on FS1.
You okay?
I just wish we didn't have to sell Mom's piano.
I know, but we need to pay for her funeral, the medical bills. I'm a little worried I'm going to leave my kids in the same position.
Don't you have life insurance?
We had to cut it out of our budget a few years ago and we never put it back in.
You know, Mass Mutual has a new policy called Guaranteed Acceptance Life Insurance. Steve and I got covered and it was affordable. I know there's nothing we can do about the situation we're in, but this is definitely something you can do to help protect your family.
If you're age 50 to 75, call Mass Mutual today for Guaranteed Acceptance Life Insurance. Coverage ranges from $2,000 to $25,000, and premiums can start at less than $10 per month. It's an affordable way to get reliable coverage. There are no medical questions or exams. Your acceptance is guaranteed. Help protect the people who matter most to you with Guaranteed Acceptance Life Insurance.
Call us today at 1-800-655-3617. That's 1-800-655-3617.
El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid is the biggest football battle in the world. The most watched football match on the planet. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Messi versus Ronaldo. And now you can be there. Just dial the number on your screen and be there at the Camp Nou. Watch your idols battle. Your favorite team. Live. Dial the number on the screen and be there. Travel with us. For more information, just call us. April is just weeks away. Enjoy El Clasico with us. elclasicotrips.com.
Arsenal, remember, they have lost the first leg at home here in the round of 16 in each of the past 3 seasons. Really put them behind the 8 ball early on, trying to avoid that today against Messi and Barcelona.
I think we should have taken a left at the river.
Tarzan, no. Where Tarzan go?
Tarzan does not know where Tarzan go. Hey, excuse me, do you know where the waterfall is? Waterfall?
No. Me, Tarzan. King of jungle.
Why don't you want to take
If you're a couple, you fight over directions. That's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
You have to do that right in my ear.
Own the detour. Own the view. Own the scenic route. The Own the Adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
These little chickies and little doggies are small, but they're intense.
Oh, yeah, small but intense, like my niece Hannah.
Oh, yeah. And you take karate?
Yeah, she does. Show them how intense you are, Hannah.
Oh, my God. Hey!
Yes. Now finish him.
Bow to her, Peter. I'm gonna bow to it.
Bow to her, Peter.
Big flavor in a little package. New little chickies and little doggies. And grab a burrito and drink for $3 delivered in 2 minutes, guaranteed. This is how you Sonic.
What happened here? The bad guys in this town are changing. I don't know how bad it's gonna get. They think guns can stop me? They have no idea.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema before it's available on Netflix or Redbox.
Drugs, extortion, murder? How come no one has nailed Whitey Bulger?
Jimmy's no ordinary criminal. You're informant to the FBI. It's a business opportunity to fight our wars. And we do whatever we want to.
Movies start at Channel 125.
I will be a two-way world champion. A belt on one shoulder and a belt on the other shoulder.
If you want to move up, I'm here. It's going to be easy money.
I put my whole life into this sport right here.
She becomes the first to defeat Ronda Rousey.
Who wants to be a one-hit wonder, right?
I believe I would dust Rafael inside 1 minute. He's like a bum version of Aldo.
He's going to pay for everything he's talking.
El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid is the biggest football battle in the world. The most watched football match on the planet. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Messi versus Ronaldo. And now you can be there. Just dial the number on your screen and be there at the camp now. Watch your idols battle. Your favorite team, live. Dial the number on the screen and be there. Travel with us. For more information, just call us. April is just weeks away. Enjoy El Clasico with us. elclasicotrips.com.
This match is brought to you by Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Rob Warren, Brad Alexi back here with you. Electric scene from the Emirates in North London. Somebody in our control room joking all those lights on the field. That is the Lionel Messi heat map. Although most figure him to be a little bit more in the final third today. Captains up front. Mertesacker on the right. Iniesta on the left. So much talk about the big three of Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Forget just how important Iniesta still is to this club and what Busquets has done this season as well for Barcelona. Let's listen to the introductions. Slapping hands right now. There's Messi. Suarez bringing up the rear. He has 41 goals in 37 matches in all competitions this season for Barcelona. Uruguayan international. We hope to see him here on our shores this summer. Copa America. Ditto for Neymar and Messi. Here is the Arsenal 11, which is going to try and slow down those big three.
There's no doubt the Arsenal faithful are ready for this game, and the players will be looking forward to putting themselves against the best team in the world. Strong back four, two holding midfield players. Ozil needs to get on the ball. Set pieces will be vital for Olivier Giroud. Sanchez playing against his old team. His mind games will have to be contain himself. He hasn't got anything to prove, but you've got options if you need to. Theo Walcott, Danny Welbeck and Campbell.
Back to Giroud. Leads the team with 18 goals, but hasn't scored in his last 7 matches. In a match like this versus Barcelona, what's his role today, Warren?
To hold the ball up, relieve pressure. If they can get it out of their back line, get it into the big man and allow some time, wait for the, if you like, the cavalry to come forward, whether it's Chamberlain, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ozil, but also set pieces. We know with Barcelona from corner set pieces, they're not the strongest.
The Barcelona 11, impressive as always.
Yeah, stars as far as the eye can see, but also a great team. Now keep an eye over there on that right back position, Dani Alves. We'll see how much or little he goes, obviously going against Alexis Sanchez. Rakitic so important in that midfield, and there they are, Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. How do you contain them? Well, we've just spent the last half hour trying to figure it out. We haven't figured it out. Most teams haven't figured it out, but just an absolute pleasure to watch. You're looking at definitely the best team in my mind playing the game right now, and probably one of the all-time greatest teams ever assembled.
PK playing with a yellow card. Turkish officiating crew. What does that mean for this match, Brad?
Well, the Turkish officials will be used to big game, big occasion, and a lot of pressure-filled situations, so I'm sure that won't be an issue here.
We'll see you next at halftime. Guy Mowbray, Danny Higginbottom.
Here we go. Very promptly. Arsenal had 2/3 of the ball in their last game here on Saturday against lower division side Hull City. It will be a very different story tonight. As Aaron Ramsey puts in his first tackle of the night, and that will be plenty more of those. Giroud looking for the return from Ozil, causing Mascherano a problem. Oxlade-Chamberlain went in for it. And Barcelona arms might be in the air, but it is Arsenal's throw.
Well, this could be key for the game from Arsenal's point of view. You know that Alba and Alves are two full-backs for Barcelona. They'll love to get forward, near enough playing his wing-backs. And that will leave space down the sides for Sanchez and Oxlade-Chamberlain to try and exploit.
Monreal with a throw. Dani Alves. In came Ozil onto it. Dribble forwards. Thrown against Piqué. Shots came ball mainly from the Arsenal supporters rather than players. It's wonderfully swept across to Oxlade-Chamberlain, but he had started sweeping forward a little too soon. Arsenal 5 games unbeaten. Barcelona, as mentioned, 42.
What's interesting already, just looking at Busquets, 1 minute to Stegen's getting the ball, which is Ozil wants to go and mark him.
That was Neymar trying to get away from Ramsey, and the Welshman has been penalised for the foul. An incredulous expression on his face after being called over by the referee. Ramsey's view was that both were locked arm to arm. Neymar had just stolen a bit of an advantage away from him, though. And it will be the Brazilian to take the free kick, it seems, although here comes you-know-who. Messi with a lazy lift into the box. And the flag was up. As Dani Alves got forward, it was Sergio Busquets who tried to help it across.
They play, might say, a nice simple free kick. There's a couple of players there. Alves. Far post as well, Busquets both offside.
Check the only player in the Arsenal team who's been a European champion in Chelsea's goal in 2012. Barcelona, well, every one of them, most of them multiple times. Messi on the move. Suarez. Where Mertesacker will be confident about beating Messi all night. The aerial duels.
It's really interesting to see Ozil dropping so deep when Busquets is trying to get involved. He's just being his shadow. If they know Busquets gets on the ball, he's the one that sets the tempo. You're not going to be able to stop Neymar, Suarez or Messi, but what you can try and do is cut off the supply line. It looks like Arsene Wenger has chosen Ozil to man-mark Busquets.
Different from Mesut Ozil. Normally the marquee rather than the marqueur. Okay. Maybe a Mascherano. A campaign has started amongst Barcelona supporters to get Mascherano a goal. 266 appearances without scoring for the club.
Interesting early on with Arsenal. What they do seem to be doing, the front four are putting the press on, but then your back six, so to speak, they're quite happy to drop deep and not leave any space behind, so that leaves a little bit of no man's land in the middle. So that's where Coquelin and Ramsey in particular, they have to be very wary of the likes of Messi or Neymar in particular drop off into them areas.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ramsey to Bellerin. Joined Arsenal